Hello students, welcome to my channel Learning History Made Easy. In today's video, I will be explaining about the 10-mark question in Model Paper 2 for reduced syllabus. So those who are seeing the channel for the first time, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe and share it with your friends. And also click the bell button to receive notification whenever I upload new videos. So today in this video, I will be explaining the first 10-mark question. In the coming videos, the next 3 10-mark questions I will be explaining. So without wasting time, let us get into the video. So as I have told, today's video is about the 10-mark question. So the question is, sketch the life and teaching of Gautama Buddha. Life and teaching of Gautama Buddha. So this is an always repeated question and it is a very easy question to answer. So as you see, the question is having 2 parts. First you will have to say about the life of Buddha, then about the teachings. So let us see about the life of Gautama Buddha. So Gautama Buddha was the founder of Buddhism. So Gautama Buddha, he was the founder of the religion of Buddhism. And about his early life, he was born at a place called as Lumbini Garden. So he was born in Lumbini Garden and he was born in 563 BC. And his early name of Gautama Buddha was Siddhartha. His early name was Siddhartha. His parents were King Shuddhodana and Queen Maya Devi. Parents of Gautama Buddha was King Shuddhodana and mother was Queen Maya Devi. Now regarding his childhood, his mother, that is Maya Devi, died when Siddhartha was a child of just 7 days old. So his mother passed away. His mother died when he was just 7 days old. Siddhartha was just 7 days old baby. His mother passed away, and after his mother's death, he was taken care by his aunt. His aunt's name was Mahaprajapati Gautami. Mahaprajapati Gautami was his aunt. So Gautama Buddha, he was a founder of Buddhism. He was born at Lumbini Garden in 563 BC. His early name was Siddhartha and his parents were King Shuddhodana and Queen Maya Devi. Now, Maya Devi died when Siddhartha was just 7 days old and he was taken care by his aunt Mahaprajapati Gautami. So after that, we will continue with the life of Buddha. Gautama Buddha married Princess Yashodhara. So his wife was Princess Yashodhara and he married when he was just 16 years. At the age of 16 years, when Gautama Buddha was 16 years, he married Princess Yashodhara and they had a son. Son's name was Rahula. So this was the basic information about the early life of Gautama Buddha, or basically Siddhartha. Now we will see the life-changing incident, what made Siddhartha to become Gautama Buddha. So according to the Jataka stories, Siddhartha saw 4 scenes. Okay, his life was changed when Siddhartha saw 4 scenes during his walk. That was what changed his life. When Siddhartha was going for a walk, he saw 4 scenes and that changed his life. Now what were those 4 scenes? He saw an old man, he saw a sick man, then he saw a funeral procession, and finally he saw a sannyasi or a sage. Okay, so he saw an old man, a sick man who was not well with some diseases he was having, then a funeral procession, that is a dead body being taken for the final rituals, and finally he saw a sannyasi. And what was Siddhartha's feeling about these four scenes, Siddhartha saw only sorrow and suffering in the first three scenes, that is, old man, sick man, and funeral procession. These three scenes were full of sorrows. Okay, it was sad scenes. And he found happiness only in one person, that is a fourth person, sannyasi. There only he saw happiness. So Siddhartha saw four scenes. In that, the three scenes, old man, sick man, and funeral procession, there was sorrow and sadness. While the fourth person, the sannyasi, he saw happiness. And a sage or a sannyasi is a person who has renounced worldly life. Renounced worldly life. Renounced means he has left, he has given up worldly life. He has left worldly life. That was the only person who was happy. So because of this, so when Siddhartha saw this, that the only person who is happy is the sage or sannyasi who has renounced worldly life, Siddhartha took a decision that I will also renounce worldly life. Siddhartha decided to renounce worldly life. To renounce worldly life or to become a sannyasi means you have to leave everything, every relation, every luxury, everything. And Siddhartha also decided to renounce worldly life. And he understood. And after that, Siddhartha, what he did, renouncing worldly life, I told you, he left his wife, his child, his parents, his kingdom, his palace, everything. Everything he left, and then he became a sannyasi. And why he became a sannyasi? He wanted to find the cause of sorrows. He wanted to understand why there is so much sorrow or sadness in this world. To find the cause of sorrows, he left everything related to worldly life. He left his wife, child, parents, palace, luxury, everything he left, and he decided to find the cause of sorrows. This incident, when Siddhartha renounced his worldly life, that incident is called as Great Renunciation. Great Renunciation. That incident is called as Great Renunciation. After that, Siddhartha attained enlightenment under a peepal tree at Gaya, at a place called as Gaya. Enlightened, he was meditating and he received the message from God. That incident is called as enlightenment. He received the message from God, or he got enlightened when he was sitting and meditating under a peepal tree, and this incident happened at Gaya. And after that only he was called as Buddha. The meaning of Buddha is the enlightened one. The person who is enlightened. That is the meaning of the word Buddha. So after seeing the four scenes, Siddhartha decided to renounce the worldly life. He left his wife, child, parents, palace, etc. to find the root cause of sorrows. That incident is called as Great Renunciation, and from that time he is called as, and he received enlightenment under a peepal tree at Gaya, and after that he came to be called as Buddha. Buddha means the enlightened one. He was also, other than Buddha, he was also called as Tathagata. Tathagata, that means one who realizes the truth, the person who realizes the truth. That is the meaning of the word Tathagata. Okay, so that was how Siddhartha became Gautama Buddha. After that, Buddha traveled around and he delivered his first speech. The first speech of Buddha was delivered in a deer park. It was delivered in a deer park near Sarnath. The first speech of Buddha was delivered in a deer park near Sarnath, and this incident is called as Dharma Chakra Pravartana. Dharma Chakra Pravartana. So he delivered his first speech. The symbol of Buddhism, like every religion has a symbol, the symbol of Buddhism is Dharma Chakra. Dharma Chakra is a symbol of Buddhism. Now, people were so much attracted to Buddhism because of the simplicity and the personality of Gautama Buddha. The simplicity and personality of Gautama Buddha attracted people towards Buddhism. And finally, Buddha attained parinirvana. Parinirvana, that is, he passed away at a place called as Kushinagara. Kushinagara, which is in UP, at the age of 80. When he was 80 years old, he passed away, or he attained parinirvana at Kushinagara in UP. So Buddha is also called as Tathagata, that means one who realized the truth. He delivered his first speech in a deer park near Sarnath. This was called as Dharma Chakra Pravartana. The symbol of Buddhism is Dharma Chakra. Buddha's simplicity and his personality attracted people towards Buddhism. He attained parinirvana at Kushinagara in UP at the age of 80. When he was 80 years old, he attained parinirvana. And he was so famous, Edwin Arnold calls him the light of Asia. Buddha was called as the light of Asia by Edwin Arnold. And Gautama Buddha's birthday is very famous as Buddha Purnima. It is said that his birthday, enlightenment and death all happened on Purnima day, and his birthday is famous as Buddha Purnima. So this much was the basic life of Gautama Buddha. So let us just see the points related to the life of Gautama Buddha. The question will be, sketch the life and teaching of Gautama Buddha. So first, about life you have to write. Gautama Buddha was the founder of Buddhism. He was born at Lumbini Garden in 563 BC. His early name was Siddhartha. His parents were King Shuddhodana and Queen Maya Devi. Maya Devi died when Siddhartha was a child of 7 days, and he was taken care by his aunt Mahaprajapati Gautami. He married Princess Yashodhara at the age of 16. They had a son named Rahula. According to Jataka's story, Siddhartha saw 4 scenes during his walk which changed his life. He saw an old man, a sick man, a funeral procession, and a sage. Siddhartha saw only sorrows and suffering in the first 3 scenes, and he found happiness in the 4th, a sage who had renounced worldly life. Siddhartha decided to renounce the worldly life. He left his wife, child, parents, and kingdom and went out to find the root cause of all the sorrows. This is known as a great renunciation. Siddhartha attained enlightenment under a peepal tree at Gaya at the age of 35. He was known as Buddha, the enlightened one. He was also called as Tathagata, the one who realized the truth. Buddha delivered his first speech in the deer park near Sarnath. This was called the Dharma Chakra Pravartana. The symbol of Buddhism is Dharma Chakra. Buddha's personality and simplicity attracted people towards Buddhism. He attained parinirvana at Kushinagara in UP at the age of 80. Edwin Arnold called him the light of Asia. Buddha's birthday is famous as Buddha Purnima. So this much is about the life of Buddha. Next, let us move on to the second part of the question. The second part of the question is about the teachings of Gautama Buddha. So Buddha preached 4 basic principles. If we see the teachings of Buddha, there are 4 basic principles. That is Satya. First one is Satya. Second one, Ahimsa. Third is Asteya. And fourth is Brahmacharya. Brahmacharya. Satya, Ahimsa, Asteya and Brahmacharya are the 4 basic principles of Buddha. Satya basically means truth. Ahimsa, non-violence. Asteya, non-stealing, that is not stealing anyone else's things, stealing. And Brahmacharya is chastity. So these were the 4 basic principles of Buddha. He preached about Satya or truth, Ahimsa or non-violence, Asteya or non-stealing, and Brahmacharya and chastity. Other than this, he said about 4 noble truths. 4 noble truths. So 4 basic principles we said. Then he said about 4 noble truths. The first truth he said was worldly life is full of sorrows. Full of sorrows. This was the basic thing he understood when he saw that 4 scenes in his life. That worldly life is full of sorrows. That is the truth in this world. Now what causes the sorrow? Desire is the root cause for sorrows. Cause for sorrows, that is desire, our wants, we want this, we want that kind of desire or our want is the root cause of sorrow. That means if we want something, if we don't get, we feel sad naturally. So desire is the root cause of sorrows. When desire ceases means stops. When you have no desire, when desire stops, rebirth also stops. Rebirth also ceases. That is, when you don't have desire, you don't have sorrows, then you naturally attain moksha. So there is no rebirth. So when desire ceases or desire stops, rebirth also stops. And how can you stop desire? Desire can be overcome. You can overcome your desire by following Ashtanga Marga. Ashtanga Marga. Ashta means 8. Okay. So there are 8 ways in which you can overcome your desire. So these were the 4 noble truths preached by Buddha. Worldly life is full of sorrows. Desire is the root cause of sorrows. When desire ceases or desire stops, rebirth stops. Desire can be overcome by following Ashtanga Marga, which are the 8 basic principles. So what were these 8 basic principles, or what is the Ashtanga Marga preached by Buddha? Ashtanga Marga preached by Buddha. So Buddha's teaching, first you wrote about 4 basic principles of Buddhism. Then we studied 4 noble truths, and then we are going to see the Ashtanga Marga. Ashtanga Marga consisted of 8 simple things, that is right faith, right thought, right speech, right conduct, conduct means right actions, right effort, right meditation, 7th one, right livelihood, and 8th one, right mindfulness. This was the Ashtanga Marga preached by Buddha. You should have right faith, you should have right thought, right speech, you should have right conduct, you should put right effort, you should do right meditation, you should have right livelihood, and you should have right mindfulness. If all these Ashtanga Marga is followed, then your desire you can control. So this was the Ashtanga Marga preached by Buddha. So he said about 4 basic 4 noble truths, and to control desire he said about Ashtanga Marga. Now Buddha, he gave importance to the conduct, not rituals. So he did not give no importance to rituals and sacrifices. He did not give any importance to rituals or puja or sacrifices. He did not give any importance, but according to him the most important is the thing which is more important is your conduct. Okay, your actions. You do right conduct, you do right action. That is more important than doing rituals and sacrifices. So he gave no importance to rituals and sacrifice. He gave more importance to conduct. And he was against caste system. Buddha was against all bad practices like caste system. And he said that equality, he said that everyone was equal in equal. That is, all the people are equal There should not be high caste, low caste, any caste system should not be there, and he gave importance to equality. And when we say he gave importance to equality, we have to say that both men and women from all caste or any caste, men or women, they were given or they were admitted to his Sangha. Admitted to his Sangha, that is Buddhist Sangha. Anyone can join, men or women or whichever caste or class they are, all were admitted equally in his Sangha. So Buddha did not give importance to rituals and sacrifices, he gave importance to conduct. He was against caste system and he advocated equality, and he admitted both men and women of all caste to his Sangha. So these were the teachings of Gautama Buddha. So now let us just see the teachings once more. Teachings of Buddha. Buddha preached four basic principles: Satya, Ahimsa, Asteya, Brahmacharya. He also preached four noble truths. Worldly life is full of sorrows. Desire is the root cause for sorrows. When desire ceases, rebirth ceases, and desire can be overcome by following Ashtanga Marga. Ashtanga Marga consists of right faith, right thought, right speech, right conduct, right effort, right meditation, right livelihood, and right mindfulness. Buddha gave importance to conduct, not rituals and sacrifices. He was against caste system and advocated equality, and he did not refer to God. Buddha admitted men and women of all caste to his Sangha. So this was the life and teaching of Gautama Buddha, a very important essay. So I hope you have understood all these points very clearly. If you have any doubts regarding this question or any other question, you can feel free to ask in the comment section. And also don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Your likes and comments will be of a great encouragement for me to make more and more videos. So in the next video, I will be explaining about the next essay in the second model paper for reduced syllabus. If you have any video recommendations, you can ask in the comment section. I will make more and more videos regarding your final exams. So I hope to see you all soon in the next video. Thank you for watching.